Hey, oh, hey, Hammerhead, how you doing? Yeah, I'm doing this at a weird hour today for oh, Oh, that's not the right key. Oh, there we go. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesties above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed his grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. This thing fell out of tune. By this thing, I mean my throat. I gotta get out. I gotta get out the screwdriver to tighten these things. It's a mess. I'm so sorry. I'm just gonna sing louder and play softer. Oh, oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesties, above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed his grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. Oh my God! Hey, Bruce Allen Rawls. Hey, Mila. How you doing? Blique. What the hell is everyone awake for? Is there something happening today? Is there something happening today that's worrying people? That would cause them to be awake at 2 a.m. Apart from the David Feldman show, which is probably starting shortly. I don't mean to step on his schedule. I just probably like a lot of people, I couldn't sleep, and well, I slept. I slept a lot, but then I woke up in the middle of the night. Hey, Donald in Sacramento. Yes, this is live. It's 11:06 p.m. in Sacramento. It's 2:07 a.m. here on the end of Cape Cod. It's 11. Oh, Bruce Allen Ross. Are you in LA? Where are you? Nice to see everybody. That was America the Beautiful, such as she is, with all of her pimples and chancres, scars, warts, healed bones, replaced joints. She's still beautiful, with her paper thin skin stretched over her arthritic knuckles. She's aged. She's battle worn. She doesn't smell great, but she's doing her best. She's bathing regularly. America is bathing regularly. America is possibly wearing a little bit too much perfume, but she's doing her best. Pleasanton, California. Astral, let's hope daylight savings didn't rupture the space-time continuum. Ruptured something. Quelle surprise! I was checking for the mop-up, and there was the nosho. Oh yeah, I'm not trying to step on Feldman's space-time continuum. Oh, it's I wanted to put this sweater on. It's maybe a lucky old sweater or a sweater with some sentimental value. Look, this is a sweater for elbowing people. Ah, this is one of those old Irish sweaters, which the Aran sweater, which apparently has the pattern on it, so that if your corpse washes up, if you're washed overboard or pulled overboard by a big fish, or if you fall overboard when you're fishing out on the Irish Sea. I'm not big on geography, but if you were out on the Irish Sea fishing or doing something, and a big wave came, a tsunami, and pushed you overboard, and then your corpse washed up and it was sort of eaten by crabs, and so your face wasn't, if your face was bloated from floating in the salt sea for months, and then your 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 fingerprints, the tips of your fingers were consumed by krill or shrimp, and you were unrecognizable, is what I'm saying. And something happened to your teeth, so they couldn't find the dental records. They could still identify you because of the pattern in your Aran sweater. Okay, that's what that is. Oh, this is from freshman year, when I played JV basketball, an old sweatshirt. Ah, in fact, I think it's 40. The number was 42. I think 42. Was that 42 years ago? No, it was 38 years ago. Jesus. But the number 42, it's not insignificant. I want it to be 44. I always liked the number 44. So in basketball, I always wanted to be number 44 if it was available. But 44 was not available. 42 was available because the guy on the varsity team who was number 44 was, he went on to be a very excellent basketball player, Arnie Duncan, but he went on to be the education secretary under Obama. And so they had a 42 available because they had the same numbers that were there on varsity. Oh God, yes, Donald, lots of mosh pits. No, I don't think I was in a mosh pit. This shirt, I'm gonna just go down. Okay, this shirt I bought it at the Army Navy store here in Provincetown years ago when I was heading out to Battle Creek, Michigan, to go meditate for the first time at the Sokukoji Buddhist temple and monastery. And I was told that you want to wear neutral colored clothing. I think that's when I got this. I think black, you're supposed to wear black, but this was close enough. Anyway, but this shirt, it's well worn and it's falling apart. It's quite old, but it's very comfortable. You know how a very old garment can get very, very comfortable as it falls apart? There's a metaphor in there for something. Okay, that was America the Beautiful. My country 'tis of the sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride. Pride from every mouth. Go down the octave. Mountainside, let freedom ring. Oh my God, this. I'm sorry, the tuning is. What? No, Kamala. I know the Kamala shirt is in the hamper. I wore it like 3 days in a row. I guess I do have to put it on for good luck. Okay. Yeah, let me get that. Hildy, entertain the troops while I get that t-shirt. On my country 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. La 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 la. La 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 la. Freedom ring. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. Yay. Okay, I got the swag. Wow, there's my Kamala shirt, my Kamala. And I got my hat from stay on until one film transport us over to. Oh, that's good. That's a good idea, Donald. I could be the warm-up act. That's fine. It would be an honor. All right. Whew. That was a good idea, Mila, to get the. Oh, now you are getting tired? Oh, I'm sorry. I got to do something. I got to dance. All right. Let's do another song. By the way, that was not the right key for me to sing America. My country, 'tis of thee, by an author named Thesaurus Musicus. My country 'tis, my country 'tis, the sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride, from every mountain side. Let freedom ring. Whew. Do you know the Canadian word for beanie? Yes, a toque. It's a toque. I learned that recently because my friend Judith mocked me for calling it a toque. It's spelled toque, but it's pronounced toque apparently. Take my Palmala. Take my Pamela. Oh, that was so funny. Yeah. Take my Pamela. Keep Kamala and carry on. I love that. Okay, those are two America songs. My friend Bruce in Buffalo. I don't know if you know how to though. Take my phone. For real, you could do that. I don't know if you know how to though. I'm not sure what that means. Sorry, Donald. So my friend Bruce published he does this thing called the Buffalo Report. It's just fantastic. It's a review. Hey, Frida Love, how you doing? A horse with no name. Oh, that's a good one. Horse with no name. I've been through the desert with a horse with no. That's why I have a little cough suddenly in the middle of the night. Well, that's a funny looking chord. All right, it's shockingly, it's election day. I can't believe that. It's just shocking. It's shocking. Time moves on. That's what happens. Let's see what's going on. No, I would have to study that song. It looks like it's funny chords. I'm looking. Yeah, it really snuck up on us, both glacially, slowly, and also suddenly here it is. The way time moves. Oh, I know what it is. It's allergies. That's what's going on. It feels like allergies. I got an itch. One of those itches that goes in the back of your throat and into your ear, and a little bit of a cough out of the blue. Anyway, you know that medieval thing you read about where they would well, not just medieval, but I think all through human history until electric light. Um, People would sleep in two shifts. You would have the first sleep, then you'd get up and do stuff, and then you do the second sleep. This was how humans slept forever. Yes, it's probably the plague. Plague 19. No, it's not Plague 19. It couldn't be. Golden seal tincture. That sounds like a homeopathic remedy. I'll give it a try. No, it feels like a whew, wheezy. I'm coming for you. Remember that wheezy? I'm coming for you. All right, that's a couple of America songs. America the Beautiful. My country, 'tis of thee. Do we have any other American songs? Oh, we have Simon and Garfunkel. Oh, it's not homeopathic? It's organic? I don't know what it is. That's catching. Oh, at the start of something. Okay. It's a heroic herb. Okay. A heroic herb. Is that a dapping ghost? What is that? Oh, herbal. Not homeopathic. Got it. Herbal. It's funny. If you go to the health food store in Germany, it's called the Reform House. Reform House, which sounds like a place you'd send a naughty child to go to school. But that's what they call like organic-y, hippie health food stores in Germany. Reform House. I don't know why. And they call organic food bio. They do that all over Europe. It's in Italian and French. If you want something organic, you just call it bio, B-I-O. I don't know. Maybe that'll come in handy sometime. Close enough. The world is waiting, dear one. Dear one, the world is waiting for the sunrise. Every rose is heavy with dew. The thrush on high, his sleepy mate is calling, and my heart is calling you. The world is waiting for the sunrise. Yes, biologique, exactly, bliquet. That's it. Bio, short for biologico. All food is organic. Right. Yeah, what do they mean? Oh, when they call it biologique, so it's a better word in a sense than organic because it means like, as Neuro says, all food in a sense is organic, but when you call it bio, it means the stuff you're putting on it is also biological. You're not putting chemicals onto the food. Rocky Mountain throat coat. Does that involve the... Oh, it's vegan, so it's not what I thought it would be when you said Rocky Mountain. Okay. Rocky Mountain throat coat. Okay, I'll try that. The world is waiting for the sunrise. I was looking for another America song. Oh, you're a grand old flag. All right. I don't know that one. Chemicals are literally everywhere. Yeah. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain. Oh, Yankee Doodle, that's a good one. Do I have that? Let's see if I have that. If not, I can just look it up online. You know, it's a special moment when I lick my finger to turn the page. You know we're getting serious. Okay. Yankee Doodle went to town riding on a pony, stuck a feather in his cap and called it macaroni. Yankee Doodle, Yankee Doodle, keep it up, Yankee Doodle dandy. Mind the music and the step, and with the girls be handy. I never heard those lyrics in my life. Yankee Doodle, keep it up, Yankee Doodle dandy. Mind the music and the step, and with the girls be handy. That doesn't sound. Hey Bob, how you doing? Yeah, I'm just doing a weird Howard show. I was up between my first sleep and my second sleep. I did a little bit of fressing, noshing, snacking. Gave the dog some food, which was totally off schedule. Father and I went down to camp along with Captain Gooding, and there we saw the men and boys as thick as hasty pudding. I don't know these lyrics. Does anyone know these lyrics? Yankee Doodle, keep it up, Yankee Doodle dandy. Mind the music and the step, and with the girls be handy. With the girls be handsy. I don't know what's happening. With the girls be handy. There was Captain Washington upon a slapping stallion, giving orders to his men. I guess there was a million. Yankee Doodle, keep it up, Yankee Doodle dandy. Mind the music and the step, and with the girls be handy. And there we saw 1,000 men as rich as Squire David, and what they wasted every day, I wish it could be saved. And there I saw a pumpkin shell as big as Mother's basin, and every time they touched it off, they scampered like a nation, scampered like the nation. Yankee Doodle, keep it up, Yankee Doodle dandy. Mind the music and the step, and with the girls be handy. All right, if you say so. I'm just reading the words on tabs.ultimateguitar.com. All right, I'm going to pick a random passage. Thank you, Donald. That's most generous. There was no picking. That's just strumming, and I don't know what I'm doing, but thank you. I'm going to read a random passage from Tibetan Buddhism. It might be helpful. Oh, this is a famous practice. I think they call it Tonglen, where you here it is. How to care for others more than yourself. How to care for others more than yourself. In order to get used to caring for others more than yourself, you should visualize the exchange of yourself and others. Visualize the exchange of yourself and others. As you breathe in and out, take their suffering upon yourself and send them your happiness. So you breathe in their suffering and breathe out your happiness. I think that's called Tonglen. Let me look that up. Tonglen, Tonglen. Tonglen meditation is a Buddhist practice that involves breathing in the suffering of others and breathing out peace and healing. Yeah, that's it. The name comes from the Tibetan word tong, which means giving or sending, and len, which means receiving or taking. So giving and receiving. Giving and receiving. Okay. Tonglen. That's good. Da ba da ba 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 da ba ba. Oh, Donald, those lyrics did, yeah, those lyrics just confused me. I have to go back and read them. Okay. Okay, one more nugget from Tibetan Buddhism. All relationships are ephemeral. Ephemeral, fading away quickly. Maybe not quickly, but fading away eventually. They pass. Since spiritual companions, couples, and so forth might be split up unexpectedly at any moment, we had better avoid anger and quarrels, harsh words, and fighting. We never know how long we might be together, so we should make up our minds to be caring and affectionate for the short while that we have left. Remind yourself over and over again to treat everyone with love and compassion. Remind yourself over and over again to treat everyone with love and compassion, because you never know when a relationship is going to end. So, any moment could be the last. When you're taken away, when they're taken away. That's a good thing to keep in mind. But I feel like you could keep the second part of that teaching without the first part. You can just remind yourself to be loving and compassionate and nice, and generally not be an asshole to people. You can remind yourself of that without having to have the pretext for that being that the relationship might be over at any moment. You can just do it for its own sake. Ephemeral is ephemeral that you get on the internet. That reminds me, Neuro, that pun. My math teacher, the amazing and dearly departed Stuart Gallinor, once asked the class if anyone knew what a lemma was. A lemma, which is some sort of math concept, like a postulate or an axiom. He said, "Does anyone know what a lemma is?" And my hand shot up, and I said, "Yes, it's half of a dilemma," which he really liked. That was a pun of mine, I think, when I was 16. Ephemeral is ephemeral that you get on the internet. That's good. Okay, I wanted to go through some books also this morning, but I'm going to leave it at that because I guess it's 2:30. I'll do a very quick book talk. Okay, here's what I'm reading. I'm trying to read this. Il gioco di Gerald. It's a Stephen King book that I found in Italian with the help of my dictionary. Il gioco di Gerald. Gerald's game. Okay, that was that. I'm trying to read this. This is Heinrich Böll. Le train était à l'heure. Der Zug war pünktlich. The train was on time. It's in French. Well, it's in German with French translation. So that's a little project. My mom gave me this. Thank you, James Baldwin. Go tell it on the mountain. Oh, I just sang that. That's funny. Go Tell It on the Mountain, James Baldwin. Just bought this. Best American Short Stories of 2024. The first two I read were, I didn't love them. They were kind of good, but I'm giving these a try. And then there was this, which I've tried a few times. I can't get into it. People love it. The Sympathizer. Was that French spoken with a German accent? Let me try that again. Le train était à l'heure. Le train était à l'heure. The train was on time. Der Zug war pünktlich. The train was on time. Let me see if I can do French with a German accent. La plume de mettre. Oh boy, that would take a little thinking. Okay. Yeah, that would take a little doing. But I do have a German with a Russian accent that I really enjoy doing. I say, Guten Tag, wie geht's dir? Wie heißt du? Bist du hier allein? Bist du verheiratet? Ich heiße Ethan. Wie heißt du? Wo wohnst du? That's my German with a Russian accent. It's a character I enjoy doing. Okay. It's election day. I mean, it's been election day for 9 years, but it's election day again. It's Groundhog Day. I'm wishing everybody a peaceful, restful day. I know you all have probably already voted. I voted 3 weeks ago by mail. I think most of us did. I'm hoping. Oh, I wanted to just point out one thing, and I'll stick it in the chat. If you really want to drive yourself bananas, which you might want to do, there's a website which I'm enjoying looking at. It's that guy Tom Miller who published. You might have read about his study or whatever. It's called virtualtout.io. Yeah, it's crazy making because the leader in the the lead in the electoral college is flipping on this thing. This is the betting markets, which I know are not necessarily anything, but kind of interesting to look at. If you just want to look at a ticker, it's just a ticker across the top that shows who's leading in the electoral college, and it's based on the betting markets, and it's literally, it's insane. It's just flipping. The lead keeps switching. It's just, it's crazy. Here we go. Oh, that's Hildy on the beach, by the way, this morning. There it is. It's Tom Miller. Wait, seriously, Mila? You're going to vote in 8.5 hours? Amazing. So you're going on election day. That's cool. I'm with you, Neuro. Landslide. Landslide for Harris. I mean, what would be really exciting? I'm sorry, I have this itch in my ear down into my throat. It's crazy. I'm with you, Neuro. I would love to see that landslide. What would just be thrilling beyond thrilling would be an early win in North Carolina. And Georgia, I know that's going to take a while, I guess. 50 state sweep, unlikely. In 1980, that might have been the first election I was really aware of. I remember just, I think Reagan got like 400 and did Mondale only win one state? I think that's possible. Mila says, I was worried about my signature not matching with what they had on file and having to drive an hour to get my ballot cured. Got it. Yeah, Bob, we agree. Reagan got everything but Montana. All right. Okay, I'm going to read one more random nugget. 12 smiles describing the phenomenal world. No, that's confusing. Oh, here's one. Temporary stains. Sounds good. Even though the Buddha nature is our basic nature, we do not realize it. We do not manifest the Buddha's qualities openly because we have not purified the temporary stains of ignorance that obscure our realization. This is what causes us suffering. However, since these stains are not inherently a part of mind's nature, they are suitable to be removed. Stain removal, that's good. And practicing on the path accomplishes precisely that. So stain removal through meditation and through practice. When all the stains have been purified, one attains the Dharmakaya, free of fleeting stains. All right. Stain removal. This is a nice little book. This little series is great. This is Tibetan Buddhism. These are put out by Shambhala publisher. Lots of good little books. There it is. Someone in Madrid told me I speak Spanish with an Italian accent. Yeah, I mean, if you, depending on what language you've learned first, those that can bleed in, obviously. When I was learning Hebrew again as an adult, well, I was 18 or 19 before going for a semester abroad over there, and I had learned Spanish. Someone told me I was speaking Hebrew with a Spanish accent. Then I met a bunch of young folks from Argentina who actually spoke Hebrew with an Argentinian accent. That's I think I told you the story. I asked the optometrist in Tel Aviv price of the if the price of the frames included the lentils. I was speaking to him in Spanish, and instead of lentes, I said lentejas. So I asked him if the price of the frames included the lentils, which made him laugh. Yes, let's not count our chickens. Let's not count any chickens. No chicken counting. All right, I think we've done it. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you. I'll see you all later. Jill Lewis says that's a good song. How does your light shine in the halls of Shambhala? Mila says Feldman is starting the mop up at any minute. Now, will you? Yes, I will definitely watch. Yeah, that Des Moines Register poll. I saw that poll. I saw an interview with her. Her name is Selzer. The Selzer poll. I saw her interviewed by, I think by Tim. Is it Tim Miller from the Bulwark? Be well and be kind. To be fair, I was living. Yes, Astral. That makes sense. Living in Italy, so you're learning Spanish. You're speaking Spanish with a little bit of an Italian accent. The difference between Italian and Spanish, I figured out, is da 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 da. So that Spanish is spoken in a straight rhythm, and Italian is a dotted rhythm. So it's like buongiorno, buenos dias, buenos dias, buenos dias, ta 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 ta, pa pa pa, buongiorno, ta ta ta, pa 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 pa. That's my theory about Italian versus Spanish. It's mostly the accent is mostly about the rhythm. You can't be a beacon of light. You can't be a beacon if your light don't shine. Oh, that sounds good also. Okay, I'm going to look up those songs. I'll learn them. Okay, guys, Feldo has begun. I will see you soon, everybody. Have a good night. Have a good day. See you later. Let us pray.